Hello everyone! Basilika here. How's everybody doing today? So, hey Toothpick! How are you? How was your day? Did you watch the live letter? Hey Rex! With your brand new emotes, I love this. Finally got to catch a stream. Yeah, I have to admit I haven't streamed as much in the last week, and I still had to do 2.5 hours of overtime today. You've been working 12 days in a row. Ow, pain. Okay, I guess I'm better off than you, Toothpick. uh, Anyways, yeah, 11 to 12 hours a day during 12 days in a row. This is not healthy. I didn't watch the letter, but I did hear about the graphics update. Cool. Yeah, that's one of the big things. Well, I'll be discussing what I consider the main points of the live letter, because I think there was actually quite a big bit of things in there. Yeah, maybe I'll go Pagos today. So, first things first, the big thing that I noticed was that they want the game to be that you can be able to play it story-wise completely solo. So they kind of want to detach themselves from the MMO jar and the limitations that come with it, because that's they hear people saying like, oh, I've played every Final Fantasy except 11 and 14 because they're MMOs, and Yoshi P doesn't like that. He's like, why? No, 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 you need to be able to play those two also. And oh man, there's like nothing going on in here. But anyway, yeah, he wants the MSQ to be completely soloable. So he's bringing the trust system to everything, every dungeon in the MSQ, starting from Realm Reborn. So yeah, they will slowly back it up to Realm Reborn content, Devin's Ward, and Stormblood until every single dungeon in the MSQ has access to trust, and eventually remove the squadrons since it kind of overlaps with trust. Hey, good evening. Good evening. So, I think they said there would be like only some 8-man trials that would not be affected by this, and that's it. Let me check if maybe I can join like a party of any open, because there's like no fate going on. Try to join a party. Hey, good evening, networks. Are you the networks from the FC? Yeah, so they want to, as I was saying, I lose my, yes, okay. I kind of lose my focus sometimes. So yeah, they want to make it a soloable experience for the MSQ. And you pretty much won't be playing with science for those like old content things, because most of the time it wouldn't even make any sense, you know. Like Alphino telling you, hey, I'm gonna wait over there until you come back, and then he comes do the dungeon with you. It wouldn't make sense. So we would be doing like the stuff with basically NPC nobodies. Hey, since nobody's getting an invite, maybe I should farm on another island after all. Let's try in Pyros. So maybe some exceptions in this. They said like maybe in the Nidhogg fight, you know, you would be interested in farming with, doing it with Estinian. So it would be one of those exceptions, but most of the time we would be doing them with nobodies, basically. Oh, wrong. Firing chamber. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but since I missed so many streams, I need to make it up to you. Go ahead, did you have something to say? You're not interrupting at all. Oh my god, you gifted myself. Thank you so much, Dupic. Oh man, you just gifted so many subs. I can't believe you. You're awesome, man. Thank you so much. And everybody who got a sub, don't forget that you got new emotes with it. Oh my god, right. I need to walk next to the dragon to not wake it. I hope they let you run the vault with Orshafan. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know. Would it make sense story-wise? I have a feeling it wouldn't. What level am I? I'm 50. Man, I shouldn't be hanging out close to those. Yeah, am I growing everything? Oh, it's just bunnies? Is it just... Oh, it's just bunnies. I thought it was a regular... I should kill those two first. Or I'm gonna get whacked. Another thing, yeah, in the old content, they're removing Cape Westwind as we know it. So they're transforming it, I think in the duty? I think they're transforming it in like a duty cause, you know? Hey, thank you so much for the following, Living in Clip. How did you discover my stream? Your screen is something else right now, not the live game? Oh my god, what the... Thanks for telling me. How long has it been stuck on it? This is very weird. Okay, I'm currently halfway through dying, so I'm just gonna fix this in a minute. Okay, they're not aggro on me. I'm fine. Okay. Man, this is really weird. First time this happened to me. Okay, this is really fucked up. What? Well, thanks for the follow anyway, Blue Flame. I think I'm just gonna like completely reset it or something. The heck? I mean, oh shit! I'm in like 20 AOE's. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, poor guy said like, "Are you gonna help?" instead of "Wow." I'm sorry. Oh, wait, it's... Oh man, I haven't done this in some time. Window capture, I think. Game. I have no idea why it did this. Is it because there was an update? Why is that person like being so aggressive? What the heck? I'm literally on the game and it's not capturing the game. I think I'm really gonna have to like quit the game. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, I can't because I'm in combat. But like, why? Okay, I'm not in combat anymore. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. I'm very sorry. RIP. Okay, quit, exit the game and reload. I have no idea why. weirdest thing ever. I'm gonna put myself and be right back real quick until I reload the game. Try again. Yeah, I don't see it. It's not, no, it's not showing. RIP. Okay. The heck, really? First time it's done this. Weirdest thing. Oh, I think it... Is it working? I think it's working now, is it? Yep. Okay, I think it's working now. Right? It's working, yay! I completely deleted the captured source and did it again. I have no idea why it just outright stopped working. That was weird. Well, anyway, it works now. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I will go back in Eureka. Oh, let me catch up with chat a bit. I thought she was just hanging out in Idleshire. Yeah, you must have realized I wasn't in Idleshire when I was saying I was taking stuff. The darkness has come for us all. I think I know why. It's because I'm not logged in right now. It's waiting for me. Probably why. A different type of Shadowbringers. When the game screen freezes for me, refreshing the capture source in OBS fixes it. Yeah, okay, so, pretty sure it's working now. Alright. Back to actual Eureka now. Oh, maybe I'll try again in Bogos. Yeah, as I was saying before the apocalypse, they are deleting Cape Westwind, so it's becoming a duty call. So no more newbie trolling saying this is the hardest content in the game. This is sad. And which one? Yeah, they're changing. I mean, Castrum and Praetorium, I think it was the most needed ones. So, Rittton getting his dignity back. Yeah, that kind of was what Yoshi P was saying. Like, that guy is supposed to be super important in the story, and you just like beat him up in 30 seconds. Which removes a lot of his credibility. So they kind of want, yeah, to give him his dignity back. As for Castrum and Prey, they're transforming them in 4-person duties instead of 8. So just regular ones, which will most probably be getting back in the standard, you know, leveling roulette. and they're removing like the La Habrea fight will become the a duty calls also, and the Ultima weapon will become a trial. So the length of the dungeon should become like normal to make it roulette worthy. Yeah, I'm fixing to have to run one of those for Poetics. But yeah, that will indeed remove a source of Poetics. Yeah, let me just go back to the Aetheryte instead. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same I left. I had the time to leave and come back and it's the same one. I wonder what they're gonna draw with all the Poetics experience that is going to be going away with no more MSQ roulette. It's a lot to lose. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I never did the MSQ roulette. I didn't consider it like worthwhile of my time. I didn't enjoy like watching a movie. I want to just like be playing the game, you know? Is Eureka like super dead right now? Let me try Idatos or something. I leveled 8 classes, MSQ roulette is vital. Oh, I never do it. Too much pain. I don't know. They didn't mention any other roulette at all, so I don't think so. Oh man, like nothing at all going on in here. Let me shout to see is anybody in here? Oh yeah, I got an invite. Alright. Dormitory. Better finish leveling my warrior while I still can. Bunnies are first to me right now, sadly. I don't know what they mean. Anyway. Well, I mean, you will still be able to level your warrior. I mean, I do like Wander's Tale to get a lot leveling, and well, as for Poetics, Eureka is an excellent source of Poetics. Just saying. That's basically the main reason why I started doing Realm Reborn Relics, because I had so many Poetics that I just wanted to use. I didn't know where to use them. And well, yeah, you mentioned the graphical update next in the live letter. This is indeed one of the big points in the live letter. So they're gonna do like higher resolution textures. So instead of changing like the models themselves, they're just pasting better textures on them, which will basically just make them better without adding polygons. I just let my Poetics cap and do nothing with them. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I did for the longest time too. They'll also improve the material qualities. They were saying like the skin, the metal, the clothes. The metal, like instead of looking brassy, the gold will really look gold and shiny and really look metallic instead of looking dull. So they're improving the material qualities. And same thing for clothes. And I think they were saying they were gonna give higher priorities to the glams that are the most worn. So I'm guessing those 2B leggings are gonna get real shiny leather treatment. Just my guess. Um, they also put like more environmental objects. So in the maps themselves, instead of having big like empty spots with nothing, in cities or whatever, uh, they're gonna improve the number of items that they can put in the whole map. So the maps are gonna be slightly more busy. I find that interesting, and you can see my last in my last stream. The only clip I did of it was the best improvement in the whole game: the auto-generated grass. The old grass, when you try to take pictures with it, it's super pixely. It looks super ugly. And as I'm small, I'm grass light, so they always get in the way of pictures. But the new auto-generated grass looks like 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better than this one. So, just better in general for pictures and for just the environment itself. Best improvement in the game. And well, I guess it's a bit more minor in my opinion, but they're improving the shadow of the character themselves. They're gonna be like more defined, more precise. For example, there are certain maps where the shadow is super elongated because of the way they placed the source of light or whatever, but it's gonna get more defined. And they're gonna improve the whole lighting. So instead of having like one, you could say, I guess, light source, one globe to illuminate a room, they're gonna place a few here and there with different colors and stuff to make the whole room more interesting, more illuminated. So they're not improving the rooms themselves, they're just making them more illuminated, so the details will show better. I think only this, it's already a good upgrade. It really showed when they did the compromise. What next have we got? Oh yeah, Hildebrand is making his return. So he took a break in Shadowbringers and only did a slight appearance in one dungeon. But now he's back. He's gonna be back. And yeah, I guess he did take a break in 1 2. I mean, he take a break for quite a long time. And oh, they're gonna add a like cute side quest. I like it. It's Tataru's Grand Endeavor. It's a side quest series. So they didn't say anything about it at all. So I guess it will just be cute stuff with Tataru. I like it. I think it will be cute side quest. And well, they discussed it, but they're, you know, bringing out the new PvP content that's called Crystalline Conflict. I'm not sure when this one drops. I didn't know the 6.1, 6.2. I didn't know the patches numbers. And the Alliance raids, Myths of the Realm, will be about the 12. You know, each time they curse or whatever, or they pray, they say, "Oh, praise the 12." So it will be about the 12 deities of Eorzea. I can't wait to see it. I think it's a very interesting theme, and it should have been done way before that. But I guess maybe they were waiting to complete the story arc before we got into that. I think since the story arc is completed, this is very much the best timing to touch upon this. Well, new beast tribes as expected. Oh, they're putting a little calling card system that, like an ID on your character, like a business card for your character that you can personalize to that other people, when they watch your, you know, when they examine you, they see your business card and you can put some stuff on there and a picture and stuff. I mean, it doesn't really bring anything to the game, but I think it's cute. I like the concept. It allows for more personality in your character. Yeah. I think it's good. I mean, it must have not taken that much resources anyway, so. Ishgard housing, of course. His house is coming soon too. Which one is your favorite housing district? Mine is Kugane. No, not Kugane. I mean, oh, wow, my house is there, and I don't even remember the name of the district. God save me. Shirogane. Oof. That was far in my memory. Oh, so yeah, Shirogane is my favorite housing district, and I'm really, really glad I was able to get a house in it. But I heard many people saying, like, we can't wait for Ishgard housing, and it's very much their favorite place, so I think it will be good for a lot of players. Oh yeah, something that is the first time they've been mentioning is what they call Criterion dungeons. They said it was a temporary name, so not the official name yet, from what I understood. But they will be dungeons with a variable level of difficulty, depending on how many people enter the dungeon. So, like the level of difficulty sinking to the number of players entering it, from 1 to 4 player. Oops, I let someone die because I go blah blah blah. Did they? Oh yeah, erase. Okay. They mentioned more glamour plates. I'm kind of disappointed with this actually. I was expecting a whole remake of a whole glamour system, because it's so limitative and there's just so few spots in it. And yeah, more glamour plates is like a given. You don't even have a glamour plate per class. That's ridiculous. But I definitely want more space in the glamour dresser. Even double of it wouldn't be enough. I mean, I always have like half my inventory. No more of that. I have half the inventory of each of my 4 retainers full to the brim with glamours, and my glamour dresser full, you know, capped at 400 and 400. I'm a glamour addict. They have so many cute glamours in the game, but nearly not enough place to stock it. It's just so sad. I think it's just so sad. They add more and more glam, but I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. I got a new glam. I I guess one more inventory spot taken. I made some I made some place in my glamour dresser. I think it was yesterday, and I kind of emptied my inventory. So I don't know if anybody noticed but the first 2 pages of my regular inventory was lamps. So I was able to back it to like this. It's just I have a half a page of flowers for the head, you know? Need to make alts to act as lamp storage. No, I want them all in Pissy. Pissy is just so cute and fashionable. I want to dress her up. I don't want to dress other characters. Okay, everybody's getting wrecked. Why is this fate not popping? What is wrong with this, with Eureka today? Oh yeah, another thing they said, they're bringing another deep dungeon. So as Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High. So they haven't done those in quite some time now. They haven't mentioned anything about a content resembling Eureka or Bastia. So I don't know if the Deep Dungeon will replace this kind of content or will be additional to it. They haven't mentioned it. The only thing they said was, okay, everything we're mentioning today is extra to all the regular stuff you would normally expect from patch contents. And everybody's like, yeah, okay, the regular stuff is fine, but there's some things that I'm not sure if it's considered regular content or not. So, but I mean, they said the whole live letter would take 2 hours. Well, I knew before it started that it wouldn't, but only the first part of the live letter took 2.5 hours. And I actually didn't watch the second hand of the live letter because it was Endwalker questions, like lore questions and stuff. So yeah, you're not getting any Endwalker spoilers or anything. I didn't even watch that part of the letter. Oh, I'm almost done with the live letter content now. They did mention they're bringing the Island Sanctuary, which they discussed at FanFest, I think it was. Well, I was either working or sleeping during the letter. Oh well, yeah, I mean, making 12-hour shifts during 12 days in a row, I bet you were. Get that sleep. I mean, you really should prioritize the sleep at that point. You did, yeah. Island Sanctuary. So I don't know if everybody was at the FanFest. Probably not. So it's a non-combat content. I don't know. People seem to be comparing it to what's it called? Stardew Valley or something. You slept like 10 hours? That's cool. Good choice. So yeah, really, they didn't give very much information on the Island Sanctuary. Only that it's non-combat. You're gonna have an island for yourself where you can have minions and like a house, and that's about it. So I'm really curious to know what it will look like. like gardening and stuff. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait to see. I think they're doing it on purpose to like stay vague as much as possible, so we get a surprise when it actually happens. They did an effort to try to do something different than what they do usually, so we'll have to see. Pretty much the last point I wanted to discuss was they mentioned they were adding additional weeks between each patches. So instead of patches taking 3.5 months, they will be taking 4 months, and might get an additional week here and there at like holidays, say like at New Year or something. So, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with them getting more time for their employees, because I'm pretty sure they don't have a healthy lifestyle. It's pretty demanding. So it's okay to like take care of their employees. The only thing I'm wondering is on the patch of the, we get an expansion every 2 years. So if they add 2 weeks at each patch, how much does that delay the next expansion? Like, are we gonna get the expansion every 2.5 years? Every 3 years? I don't know. I really didn't count. I'm making up numbers right now, but I'm just curious to know how much that will delay like the actual expansions. But I mean, I think it's a necessary evil for their mental health. They gave a little graph like comparison for how was the workload at the beginning of Realm Reborn and now, and I mean, it's not even comparable. I mean, even if you just think about it real quick, the number of jobs have constantly been on the increase. So instead of having like I don't know, how many jobs do we even have now? I don't know, 18 or something? So instead of having like 10 jobs to balance, they have 18 jobs to balance. And they're adding more races too. So each time they're creating new gear, they're creating it for more jobs and more races. So it's just exponential. And the number of voiced cutscenes, and the number of cutscenes in general, I think they were saying it's something like 2.5 hours of cutscenes versus now 4.5 hours of cutscenes. So it's a gigantic amount of work. It just gets worse and worse at each expansion, and they never extended the time, the schedule of each patch. They kept it the same at 3.5 months during 10 years without complaining, and now they're just getting like 2 weeks additional for each patch. And we're like, yeah, I mean, you multiplied the workload by like 10 times, but you're just adding 2 weeks. I mean, take them. At that point, I don't really, I can't blame you. So what are your thoughts on all this? What is the thing that you find the most exciting about the live letter? I'm listening, but I'm in one of the cast rooms. I see. So you're basically watching a movie. And watching me at the same time. So basically watching 2 movies. I mean, ouch. That Delphine is hurting me very, very much. Ouch. I don't... Will I survive this? Can the tank take it, please? I would heal you, tank, but... Can you take it? Nope. No. He didn't take it. I'm just logging in to do my dailies too, so we'll also just be listening. But to answer your question, the graphics update is my most excited bit. Yeah, I think the graphics update will be awesome. Did you guys stumble upon the realistic wall part? Basically what Yoshipi did is he posted a picture of the wall looking very realistic, you know, like 3A games right now, and he just didn't say anything and he let everybody react to it without saying anything, and he kind of resisted laughing. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, it looks upsetting. No, it looks weird. I don't like it. And I was like, oh, is that the graphics update that's coming up? It looks weird. I don't want it that realistic. No, this is not FFXIV style. And then they put a big X on it, like, no, we are not doing this. We don't want to achieve this level of realism. And I'm like, okay, saved. And then they put the comparative images, the before and after, and basically they are adding a little texture to the skin, but not too much, not as much as the realistic one. And the big point that I noticed was the improved shadows. The shadows just completely look better, well done. I don't know how to describe it. Darker shadows, they define the face better. It just looks good. So all the details that were already there now look better, and they're adding a better level of texture on top of it. Sorry, was concentrated there. Oh, I know this guy, Pork Chops. He already was in Eureka when I started farming it. I see he just haven't left. But yeah, I think the graphical update will be awesome. I think they didn't overdo it. It's just enough that everything will look slightly better without overdoing it. Yeah, so I think that's about it for the live letter. It was an interesting live letter. But the live letter was called "What's Coming for the Next 10 Years of the Game?" So I really expected them to talk a bit, I mean, about the story, what's going to happen in the game. Oh, ouch. It's okay, I got a raise, so I didn't lose anything. As opposite to Boss Joe, where you lose something when you die, in Eureka, if you get raised by someone, you don't lose anything. So, okay. was I even saying? Yeah, I was expecting them to talk about, you know, what would be happening in the game itself, but they more talked of technical aspects of the game, you know, the graphical update and the old content, like, oh, we're changing Castrum and Prey, we're changing Cape Westwind, so we're adding trusts. It was very interesting. You're making the old content better, which is perfectly fine, but they really didn't reveal anything about 7.0, like, at all. And neither about, I guess, story-wise in 6.1 and 4. So I really have no idea what to expect with the story. I think they're gonna have to, you know, tone it down a bit. Because the current story is on a very large scale. So if they don't tone it down from there, I wonder how they can't just indefinitely go bigger than that. Or it will be, you know, like Dragon Ball, just destroying planets, and that at that point, yeah, okay, we're already destroying planets. What can be bigger than that? Oh, we'll destroy universes. Yeah, okay, now what? You know, there's a maximum at some point. So unless you kind of back down a bit and start a story from a I mean a lower point or something, so it can go in a crescendo after. So I'm gonna guess 7.0 will probably be a bit underwhelming, because it will be going from very grand to very small. But I'm fine with that, so that they can construct on it for the rest. I think the story should be us just going back to our roots, adventuring. Yeah, that's the only thing they kind of hinted at. That it will be about us going back to be adventurers. I find it very vague, since we were already adventurers from the start, but I don't know how they will do it. I mean, I don't want to get into spoilers today, also, since I tagged the stream spoiler free, so I don't want to mention anything about Endwalker. But I really wonder what they're gonna start us from. But there are still many places in the world that we haven't gone to, and I'm not worried about finding more places to visit, as many of those places were hinted directly in the Endwalker story, so I'm not worried about this. I'm just curious about the angle they will take to do it. And the next live letter is in like less than 2 weeks now, which will be very much about 6.1 itself. So we should get more information on what's coming for the story from there, because the Endwalker story is finished. So they really said they were starting a new series, the new story, the new series from 6.1. So we'll see very soon. Alright, I have to mine photos. No looky. Oof. Oh no. Okay, no. I avoided one but got hit by the other. I was too greedy. Okay, at least they didn't see me. I could have died right there. This person seems in need of help. This one too. No! Did I grow the guard? Oh shit. Stone again. No, no! Ouch. Ouch, my life. I thought I would be far enough. I saw I had a transcendent status. I don't know what it was. Yay, done. Oh man, I need those crystals. The drop rate, they're just so cheap. It's just so long to farm in here. PW. Ah. And enemies in Eureka follow you until the end of the earth. Oh, there, jump. Oh, and right, I didn't mention it, but my giveaway is still ongoing right now. So if you haven't participated already, go take a look. I put the information right there. So basically, when I reach 100 followers, I will be doing a drawing of your FFXIV character. One winner. So just do exclamation point giveaway to participate. People dying. I raised them and they just die again. Okay, you gotta raise. Those enemies hit so much. You can be maximum level 16 here, and all those enemies are 65. But that's cool. We're farming. I think it's called Providence Watcher. When we kill enough of those, Providence Watcher should pop in this circle in here. And it's one of the hardest steps to get for the relic. No, don't. Oh shit, my Benny! I lost my Benny! And I have an enemy on me. No! Oh my god! No! Yeah, this is not going very well. We have 3 tanks and it's not even enough. I think they were a bit greedy where they're pulling. Okay, we got it. That help? Give them all a regen. Oof, so many of them. They're just super greedy. Ouch. Oh, this guy not in my party. I would actually really need to farm pyros right now. That's where my relic is at. But it was just so dead. Maybe I should check back again after Providence Watcher. Or not, I guess, since I have 15 minutes left. Days go by so fast when you do almost 3 hours of overtime. It's so sad. Oh, he lost aggro for everything. I think that was wanted. Yeah, that was on purpose. Yeah, you know what I mean, toothpick, right? You just don't have any time for yourself after. But are you doing this like always? Like all the time? Doing like 12 days back to back, 12 hours per day? Is that an always thing? Or is it just happened to be at that moment? God, I hope you're not doing it all the time. I would be fucking dead. I'm trying. You're not in my party. No. Okay. That is good. because I don't think it would be healthy to do it all the time. I mean, it's probably paying very well though. You're probably getting a shit ton of overtime pay for this, but if you don't even have any time to enjoy the money you win, is it worth it? But if it's not a permanent situation, then... I'm a manager of an animal shelter. I had 4 employees out with the Rona. Oh. Oh no. 4 employees out. Yeah, that makes a lot of people to cover for. I get it. But it's so cool, an animal shelter. I would probably like it, working there. We only have a total of 7 employees and you had 4 out. Oof. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, animal shelters usually don't have many employees. It's so sucked. I imagine. So, if you said it past tense, they're back now? If they are, maybe you will get your life back. Everyone is back now, so woohoo, I got some time off. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. I hope your employees are in good health. Damn Corona. But I don't want to talk about this. I mean, all we hear about... We always hear about it in news and stuff. They're doing good now? Cool. I'd rather avoid the subject as much as possible. I mean, everybody gets depressed talking about it because it's just so much talked about. Oh, we got someone leaving. It's not popping! The only problem with working at an animal shelter is you end up adopting at least 1 animal. Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, I actually don't know if I would like working at an animal shelter. Because you have to end up killing them at some point if they're not adopted, I guess. This I wouldn't be able to do. I wouldn't be able to like live with so many animals getting killed because they didn't get adopted. I would be so sad. I'm all for saving them, but we have ups and downs, yeah. I actually considered at some point in my younger days to be a veterinarian, but yeah, I decided on not doing it because I didn't want to end up killing animals. Because I love animals so much, but at the same time I can't work with them because I almost love them too much. Because you have to do the bad parts too. It comes with the job, so you have my total appreciation for being able to do this work, saving the animals and having to do the downside with it too, being able to do it. I mean, it's very taxing because I'm sure if you work at an animal shelter, it's because you love the animals, you know. So having to do it must be pretty demanding on the mind. So you have my respect for that. I know I wouldn't be able to do it. Good news is that we have 20 dog puppies going to rescue. They all got homes. Oh, this is so nice. This is the kind of thing that really puts, you know, puts things in perspective and make it worth it. It's very cool. I hate people who abandon animals and do animal cruelty and stuff. That's just like, oh my god, they're such jerks. I've had a dog and a cat when I was young, and we kept them for like a good 20 years. I mean, they were part of the family, and I wouldn't see it any other way. No, come back, I can't heal you. I've almost went to jail at least 1,000 times due to wanting to hit some people. Oh, I get you. I totally get you. You received them at the shelter because of mistreatment or abandon. And yeah, you would want to hit them, I get it. That's because you have the well-being of the animals in mind. Which is totally not a default, you know. Oh, it popped! There you go, it popped! Fates are popping! They take so much time popping today! There you go, big Providence Watcher. Providence Watcher. Why was it calling Providence? No, it's Providence. Yeah, we're probably gonna wait at least a few minutes in here before pulling, since it's a rare fate. Or not, I guess. I guess not. Well, because everybody who wanted it is already here farming for it, so. I really thought they would wait at least 2 minutes or something. Well, if you didn't help popping it, fuck you, I guess is the message they're sending. That looked bad, but it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Okay, out. Everybody just leaving the arena because it will be full of shit. There you go. No. Oh, I didn't see that coming. I did I see a dead person? Yeah. Okay, they got erased. No. Ackmorn. Big dragon attack. Yeah, just never stay in front of the dragon mount. Ouch. Almost done. There you go! Woo! Wait, did I not get the... Yeah, okay. Crystalline scales. There you are. That's the stuff that's necessary for the relic. And oh, I already have 13 of those, but yeah, sure. 3 more is fine. What is this? Oh, yeah, no. It's pretty basic. Yeah. I didn't clear out my inventory from my last farming. Yeah, I think ending with Providence Water is a good stopping point. It's sad that Eureka was so dead today. Days like this. Hello. I don't recognize the song. Alright, well that will be it for today. I can't wait for the next live letter in 2 weeks. Well, a bit less than 2 weeks, which will actually talk about the 6.1 content. Normally. Instead of the backtracking, fixing things content. Which was still very exciting, but I mean they totally had to do a live letter for this since they had 2.5 hours of content to do with it. It wouldn't have fit in their regular live letter, that's for sure. So now we're gonna get the real live letter about 6.1. Let me just give you the date real quick. I noted it. So it's March 4th at 6 a.m. 6 in the morning EST. So very early morning. So no, I will not be streaming it because I will be working during the day. So but I will most certainly listen to it afterwards and make a probably commentary on it or something like I just did today. Probably. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you again to Pick for the 5 gifted subs. You're lovely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for everyone for watching. I love you guys. Alright, we'll see you later. Goodbye. Oh, I wanted to do a raid, but yeah, I think nobody I know is on right now. So yeah, just leaving. Alright. Goodbye, people.